Hi, my name is Mark and welcome to the ranch. If you remember, in my first Pitmaster tip, I had suggested that you keep a journal. And by keeping a journal, you'll get an understanding of what things worked and what things didn't. But it's also good if you want to experiment a little bit with your cooks and try different things. So you might, for example, want to change up the spices that you use or the type of barbecue sauce. One of the things that I've tried is I use Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce a lot. And sometimes I add things to it. I'll add some brown sugar, I'll add some other spices, I'll add some honey. So I think I even added some Dr. Pepper one time to see how that changes the flavor. And I keep that in my journal, that way I know if I liked it or if I didn't. I might also change up the wood I use. I use apple a lot in my cooks, but sometimes I'll mix it with a little bit of hickory and some cherry. I've even mixed 3 woods. I've had a chunk of apple, cherry, and hickory in one of my cooks of ribs. So trying those different things to see if you notice a difference in how the smoke enhances the flavor of the food. With my ribs, sometimes I choose to wrap them halfway through, other times I don't. And when I do wrap them, I might just add a little bit of apple juice into the foil. Other times I'll add some brown sugar or butter, just different things to add some additional layers of flavor. Another area where I kind of deviate from some of the suggestions is with ribs. They suggest you use a 2-2-1 method or a 3-2-1 method where you're cooking it uncovered for 2 to 3 hours, then you're wrapping it for 2 hours, and then you unwrap it and put it on again for another hour. I don't usually do that. I usually have it on for a couple of hours, then I wrap it, but I only wrap it for about 30 minutes or so. And the reason being is I have found in my experience that wrapping it longer than that makes the ribs a little bit too tender for my liking. So you could just experiment with how long you wrap something. So the point of this tip is don't be afraid to try different things. You really can't go wrong. It's really hard to mess up barbecue. So try some different things. If it doesn't work, write it down. If it does work, write it down and try it again next time, but maybe add or change something a little bit differently. So I hope you enjoyed this tip. Please, if you're not already a subscriber to my channel, please consider subscribing, like this video, and share it with all your friends. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time at the ranch.